I got my Vans on because it doesn't get any more retro than this. Welcome to Motos, Cades, and Coffee. It doesn't get any more retro than this, a 1989 Plymouth Voyager turbo minivan. Let's go talk about it and I'll give you my retro review. What we have here is a super retro 1989 Plymouth Turbo 2.5 liter turbocharged Turbo 1 minivan, Voyager. Single sliding door. It has bench seats in the back, 3 in the back, 2 in the middle, and then 2 captain's chairs. Let me do public math here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seating for 7. Like I said, there's a couple spots where paint's coming off a little bit, but no rust. Probably been repainted at one time, a little touch-up paint here and there. A couple things that have slipped down a little bit, maybe, but no rust. Only modification I know of, this one has side pipes, very easy to change back, but that's the only quote-unquote performance modification, which does nothing, just the previous owner thought it'd be cool. I'll show you underneath. There's no rust. Again, a couple, like I said, a little maybe wear uses is what I'll say. I won't really call them anything other than that. Top seems in good shape. I think the windshield was replaced at one time. Just a survivor of a vehicle. That's what we're looking at. Very clean. Extremely, extremely clean. There's a gas tank. We'll get the underside on this side here. Alright. Oh, look at that. Super clean. Wow. There's no clicker or remote back in the day, but there is a key to open the back. There is a remote from the inside, but old school key works still. This is how you open it. New struts. We'll take a look on the inside. Alright, take a look at the back. You can see new headliner. All the lights do work, but fold that down. You can take the seats out with, slide that latch, and 2 people can take them out, so you can get a lot more room. Storage here, cup holders, new headliner. These struts were a wiper. Everything's really clean on it. Let's go open the side. All keys work. Lock and unlock here. Same with the side door. But that's it. Take a look on the inside. Look at those opulent seats. Woohoo! A lot of room in there. Seats are decent. Some of the stitching's starting to come a little bit, not too bad. Again, there's interior lights, both working. There's the seats. Let's see if I can get them showing you sliding. So if you want more room, again, I talked about sliding. I think it's this one right here. There we go. slide the back up for more room in the back, but that's how you do it. Ashtray, couple or coat hangers, grab handle, little pocket there. Again, some of the plastics are ripped. What you do to take the seats out is you lift that one up, and there's one on each side, and that's how you lift the seats out, two people. I'm gonna shut the door. Show you the inside there. So there's the door, real easy to get in and out of. A couple of the plastics are broken a little bit up there, not too bad. And there's another holder up there. We have a overhead vent here for lights. This is for sunglasses. You can put your garage door opener in here. All very opulent stuff. You got your mirrors. Recovered. Not the best, but not horrible. Oh, there's a Deck 77. I believe it is. It's a AM/FM CD player back in 1989. Very cool. AC heat works great. You have an extra vent right there. Parking brake, hood latch. Roll down windows. Cup holders. A little cubby holder there. Talk about these holders. So you have more drink holders there. Change holder. Lighter. Ashtray. And you can hold CDs in there. So no airbags. You do have tilt, which works great. It's a column shift to 3-speed. You have cruise control. Wipers, intermittent wipers work. Turn signals. There is your dash and all the gauges. We'll talk about the captain's chairs here. You got reclining and you got flip down armrests, which are very comfy. You can see there's very good shape all around on the doors, everywhere. A little bit of cracking, but they all work. Windows, hood vent, parking brake works nice. Lights, there's fog light. Rear wiper, delay, and that's to open the trunk from the back. And here's your vent. Gas cap filler right there. There we go. What else? Sliding rear and front seat right here. Plenty of legroom, very comfy. We'll get under the hood in a second. One more feature. There's a storage compartment. There is no glove box, but there's a storage compartment right here, lockable. You can see, got the manual, and there it is. See, one hole in the I don't know if it's a cigarette or just a hole in the seat. Other than that, they are very comfy. Go take a look at the hood. There it is in all the glory. 2.5 turbo. I might have said 2.2, but it's a 2.5 turbocharged, non-intercooled turbo one. This one has a brand new head, cam, full tune-up, distributor, a brand new AC, brand new struts, new battery, new coolant. Yeah, it runs like a top. A new alternator. This thing runs amazing, starts great, doesn't use oil, doesn't burn oil. I think it came stock with 146 horsepower, and I think that's what we're at right now. I haven't done any performance mods. It was leaking from the exhaust manifold. That's been machined and is now not leaking. But again, brand new head, one-piece gasket exhaust and head gasket, and runs really good. So we'll talk about starting, and we'll turn it on right now. Starts really easy. All signals work. Lights work. And I'll go for a little drive and tell you what it feels like to drive this thing. All right, so going for a drive, just easy parking lot driving. It drives very much like a car. In fact, it's a K body platform. Power steering is firm. And it very much feels like a 1980s car. The turning radius is not great, but it's not horrible. Oh, there's a little puppy. And just around town, around parking lot driving is very easy. No issues. Again, there's tilt wheel if you want. You got a tachometer and your speedometer, trip meter. I use premium fuel in this. I think it's recommended 89 octane. Radio works really nice.
Piano tuner or plumber.
And the air conditioning works nice. Ice cold. And you see, real simple, real smooth, no hesitation. Drives like a car. It's very low to the ground, very easy to get in and out of for a minivan. Put people in, stuff in, pets in, very nice. This one again has a few miles on it, so there's some rattles and stuff, but not horrible. There's almost zero turbo lag. This is probably one of the quickest spooling, most torquey right off the bat motors, turbocharged motors I've ever driven for a 4-cylinder. It does not handle like a van. Again, it handles like a car, somewhat plush. It does lean a little bit in the corners, but not horrible. And we're gonna use that torque to pull out of this. So, it just rips out of there, right off the bat. Very nice. The way that I really like using this motor is just with the torque. And there's just no lag, it just goes. It shifts really smoothly. And when it drops to that next gear, there's torque right on demand. The steering is very tight. It's a front drive car, so you get some traction in the snow and decent pull out of the turns. A lot of fun to drive. Alright, again, so very torquey. I'm rotting on it a little bit, but the beauty of this is it mimics like a very torquey V6 engine. In fact, they put this motor in this car because they didn't have the V6 motor that they want to put right off the bat. So this 2.5 turbo is really nice. Handling again is very decent. It's not very van-like, it's more sedan-like. But it's a long wheelbase, so it's pretty cushy. A little bit of float, but not bad. The comfort on the seat's great. These captain chairs are great. You can lean back or pull up, and they're very cushy. The brakes are decent. I think front disc and rear drum. I think both have been recently replaced on this one. Actually, for back in 1989, they were probably well above average. For now, they're about average for stopping power. Looking back there, it's nice and roomy. Radio's good, air conditioning's good. Heat works. Miles per gallon is not great. I think I'm getting anywhere from 13 to 18 miles a gallon combined. I don't know what it was from the factory, but it's somewhere in that range. Maybe if I didn't drive it so aggressively, which I don't most of the time. I just don't drive it very often. All the kids seem to like this. All right, let's use that torque. Yep, just yank you right out of there. No problem keeping up or pulling out of a tight spot. A quick parking space. Is it noisy in here? A little bit, but I think that's mainly from being 30 years old. One more thing to talk about, the visibility in this is amazing. You can see anywhere, you can see all around you. It's really good visibility, both on the mirrors and just looking head shoulder check. So that's one of the benefits of this vehicle. It's not super high, but it's not super low. It's a minivan.